This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Scott Howell.
Hello, good neighbors. Welcome to another edition of the Good Neighbor Podcast. My name is Scott Howell, and I'm with the Friends and Neighbors Group. Joining me today is Tanya Martin with Better Body Sculpting. Welcome, Tanya. Thank you for being our very, very special guest today on the Good Neighbor Podcast.
Thank you for inviting me, Scott.
It's our pleasure to do so. You know, we're meeting today to talk a little about yourself and your business and just try to learn more about who you are and what you do. So that's kind of my first question. Tell us about your business.
Okay, well, here at Better Body Sculpting, we focus on non-invasive body sculpting treatments, utilizing ultrasonic cavitation, laser lipo, radio frequency, skin tightening, wood therapy, along with many more non-invasive treatments.
Okay, all right. And tell our listeners about your journey. How did you get into your business?
Well, it's kind of funny because I've been a certified personal trainer for over 30 years. You know, I started in the military, law enforcement, and then I eventually opened my own gym, Busybody Fitness. And while we were operating the gym, you know, when you have that kind of experience, your clients tend to reach out and they ask about different diets, different gimmicks and things like that. They want to know what your take is on it. So I had a client come to me and ask about this, and I was, you know, they were kind of describing it. And I was like, no, that sounds too good to be true, but I'll do some research for you. And once I started researching it, Scott, I was like, I have to get certified to do this. And I've got to offer it at my gym because there are so many health benefits to it and it's so safe. And so I actually got into it trying to debunk it.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about any myths or misconceptions maybe that we might hear about your product, service, or industry?
Well, with the industry, you know, people believe that body sculpting, body contouring has to be painful. This is absolutely not at all painful. It feels kind of like just a firm massage. It's actually kind of relaxing. So that's one of the biggest myths, that it's painful. Another one is people think that it's unsafe, just like I did. I thought maybe this is, you know, maybe this is unsafe, but it is an FDA approved technique and it's been in place for several years without any harmful results. Some people think it's not as good as if you go, you know, to a plastic surgeon and have a tummy tuck or a liposuction. That's not the case. It's highly effective. It does require multiple sessions, but it's one of those things that the results they last just as long as some of those more invasive procedures. So that's one of the biggest myths. And then some people believe that, and I always try to tell people, there's a difference between weight loss and body contouring. You know, we focus on localized fat, you know, basically giving your body that more tone tight, you know, look, versus the lifestyle modifications you need to lose weight. But I will tell you that with my experience as a personal trainer at Better Body Sculpting, we do kind of help you along with those lifestyle changes that's going to make that will give you the opportunity to lose weight.
Yeah, all right. That's it. That's very interesting. So switching it over to the personal side,
Okay.
what are you doing for fun when you're not working on your business?
Well, I love to travel. That was one of the biggest benefits of, you know, moving from the gym to this, because I'm more in charge of my schedule. So I love to travel, spend time with my family, and I love my fur babies. And I still like to work out. You can take the girl out the gym, but you can't take the gym out the girl.
That sounds awesome. I love traveling myself, so I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Can you describe one hardship or life challenge that you rose above and can now say, you know, because of that challenge, you're better for it and maybe stronger for it?
Absolutely. It actually is how I transitioned from the gym into Better Body. In 2019, my father was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. It was a very tough journey. And of course, you know, he passed away in 2019. And then of course we went into COVID. So when when the world opened back up, mindsets were different. You know, everybody had gained the COVID-20. People were looking for quick fixes and things like that. So even though this was an add-on in my gym, I noticed that, you know, more people were, you know, interested in those services. And because of that, because it's more one-on-one, the sessions are anywhere between 30 and 90 minutes. I get to build these intimate relationships with my clients and utilize so many life experiences, the things that I've learned as a personal trainer, the things that I've learned going through counseling to, you know, overcome grief and things like that, you know, marriage, children, you know, you get to use all of your life experiences with different clients. And it, you know, it's kind of like nothing is wasted in your life. Everything you've kind of experienced usually benefits somebody before they get off the table.
Yeah. That's thank you for sharing that. That's very heartwarming. What is one thing that you wish our listeners knew about your business? If you could narrow it down to one thing.
I can't stress the importance of doing your research. We are non-invasive. There are several techniques out there right now that are considered more dangerous, and have more harmful effects. And so I would like for the listeners to just do their research, take this into consideration for safety reasons.
Sure. That's very good advice. Definitely. When it comes to our health, we should all be doing our research for sure. Well, one more thing. If listeners want to know more or want to contact you or even stop by and check you out, give us the different places they can find you?
Okay, so we're located at 6025 East Brainerd Road. We're housed inside the Urban Collective. So we're a one-stop shop. You can reach us at our website, betterbodybybb.com, or you can call us. And I do accept phone calls in this automated world, but it's 423-427-BODY. That's the easiest, 2639. But if they can remember 423-427-BODY, I will get in touch with them. You know, I'll answer the phone or I'll return the call.
All right. Well, thank you again, Tanya, for spending this time with us. And sharing the details about your business and your personal life. We thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And to all the good neighbors of the greater Chattanooga area, after meeting Tanya and learning more about Better Body Sculpting, we hope you'll take a minute to consider all they have to offer and remember them when you need or want their products and services that they have to offer you. So before ending this episode, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time out of your busy day to visit with us at the Good Neighbor Podcast. Always remember to support the locally owned and operated businesses of the greater Chattanooga area. This is Scott with the Friends and Neighbors Group, and everyone go out and make this a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpcleveland.com. That's gnpcleveland.com. Or call 423-380-1984.